Welcome back to Super Simple Seafood, and today we are going to talk clams. That's right, an aphrodisiac, one of my favorite shellfish. Okay, this one is super simple. All we have to do is get them to open. How hard can it be? And we're not going to shuck them. We need a hot saute pan. Now this thing is hot, hot, hot. I've got it on high heat right here. We're not going to use any oil. We're just going to go straight there with the clams. I've already rinsed them off. I've heard of purging the clams, but if you get some nice clams that are sealed up really tight, these are little neck clams, they're not going to have much sand in them, or hopefully none at all. Here we go. Clams in the pan. A little white wine, you can use beer. If you want, you could use water. The clams have a lot of flavor, and we're just gonna pull that out and make a great, great broth. A little bit of wine. Yeah, I'll say a nice solid cup of wine. We're gonna hit a little bit of butter in here. Nice little half a stick of butter. Touch of salt. And other than that, lid on. I've got the glass lid there so you can see exactly what we're doing. Now, while I'm hanging out, enjoying the rest of the wine, if you like to drink wine or having a nice sip of water, we'll take a baguette. Cut it in half. I don't need all that carbs, but I do like a little bit. We're gonna wanna suck up all that great broth. Cut it down the middle and then down the sides. I'm using a serrated knife. So this is something I was thinking about the other day. I see a lot of people, when they're using their bread or grilling their bread, they put the butter on or the oil on, and then they grill it and the flames go up and burn because of all the fat and flavor on that. And I was thinking, you know, when I toast bread for my kids in the morning, I don't pre-butter the toast when I put it in the toaster. So why would I put butter on this before I cook it? I'm going to finish it with some extra virgin olive oil, and then there's all that butter in the pan. Okay, high broil, super easy, done. So now I'm like thinking about to myself, this is so much fun. These clams are easy, right? If they're closed, they're fresh. And what I'm doing right here is they're in here and I want to like shock them so they pop open. This is the same application you'd use for mussels, all right? The simple traditional French style white wine butter sauce. You could add garlic, you can add herbs, you can add everything, but this is super simple seafood. I love my whole like smoke mask I got going on here. It's a facial also, right? So you just kind of bring that in here, you're feeling good. I've got a lemon. This is, again, you can add so many different things. Throw some Calabrian chilies in there. Throw some pancetta in before you cook it so you get that nice baconiness to it. Lots and lots of different opportunities here, okay? So we'll take the lemon. Again, I just like to cut around the outside so I leave the seeds in the middle. We'll use a couple of these lemon slices as our garnish and a nice little finish. We'll use the middle of this to put into the clam. Now, if your oven's like my oven, that high broil is gonna cook that bread so incredibly fast. This is a fast dish, right? Do not make this one in advance for your friends. You want these clams to open up, and as soon as they open, they are done. We're gonna shake them up a little bit here. All right. Little neck clams, there's all kinds of different clams. There's cockles, they come from New Zealand, all right? Then there's the Manila clams from the Pacific Northwest. These little neck clams, oh my gosh, so they're already popping. Again, we're only a few minutes into this, if that, and they're already popping. We wanna make sure they all pop. If one of them... This is not charred bread, this is burnt bread, okay? Even almost great chefs like me make mistakes, okay? So like I was just saying, the broil on my oven is nuclear, okay? So there we had a little problem. Thanks for the backup team. Thank you, Carlos, for the little shout out. But the clams are already open. Look at those. Now we want to taste this, make sure we don't need to add a little bit more salt. You guys remind me at home. Remind me at home, I put new bread in the oven, okay? Look at that. A little Italian parsley would be great, but the garden's just not really hitting right now, so. It's the simplest things in life, and that's why we love seafood. It's just so simple and so easy, and oftentimes when you do less, you get more. Oh, he's going again. Woo! Okay, so here we go. I like to leave the clams on. We're gonna put them in here. Look at those, big, meaty. These little neck clams are my favorite clam. I love raw clams. That's a whole nother world right there. Real hard to shuck, so this is fun. For some reason, my kids who don't like adventurous food love to eat clams. Look at that beautiful butter sauce. Perfect. Oh, here we go, here we go. Woo! Okay, a little bit better. I'm telling you, our good friends at Thermador, they made a hot, hot oven. Now we're gonna take this, cut around the burnt stuff just like my mama taught me. Take a little bit of bread, a little piece of lemon, then we're gonna drizzle a little extra virgin olive oil on this, on the bread, so we get some of that nice rich flavor. I don't like to make the extra virgin olive oil hot, so we just like to use it as a finishing agent. You put a couple dots in your beautiful broth. And now what I do is I always serve it on a bigger platter so you can eat the clams and then put the shells away. But look at that, super simple seafood clams. How about them clams, you know what I'm saying? Dip it in the broth a little bit, a little bread. Does it get any better than simple clams? Okay, we burnt the bread, but we all learn, you know what? If you make a mistake, you can do it again. It's just food. Have some fun with it. See you next time on Super Simple Seafood.